It was horrible.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pay Per Review. We're here today to talk about WWE TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
No.
Anyway, I am War Machine MJ, co-holder of the United States belt. That's Mainstream Malcolm, the other co-holder of the United States belt.
Nigga, it's my belt. It's not yours, it's mine.
Oh, whatever. And then there's Rodimus Prime, the current WonderShop WWE champion.
Clean sweep, motherfuckers. Clean sweep.
Yeah, he actually got a perfect card.
What's up?
I'm with this man over there. Boo.
Don't hate.
Boo.
Don't hate.
Oh, you're saying boo. I thought you were saying
said boo to him because he sucks.
Oh.
Hey, at least I'm the champ.
For now.
I'm number one.
For now.
I'm number one.
For now.
I'm number one.
For now.
No, look at me. Look at me. I am the captain.
Yeah, he's the captain.
I am the captain.
Anyway, as he said, we are reviewing Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, which was from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Overall, it was a okay show. Not too bad.
It was alright.
Like we said on the pre-show, this was a card kind of initially tainted with some illness. You know, Roman Reigns came down with something. Bray Wyatt was supposedly coming down with something, and Nia Jax just took some time off.
Yeah, then you had people who weren't on the show, like Bo Dallas, JoJo, who's usually the Raw ring announcer, but she went down under the weather. But anyway.
Well, it was, she didn't catch anything.
Yeah.
It was a precautionary kind of deal.
Yeah. Since
her, Bo, and Bray traveled together, and Bo caught something, so Bray Wyatt and JoJo were left off, you know, precautionary.
Yeah. But other than that, we just hope everybody gets well soon.
I gotta say, this was actually a little better than I anticipated.
Yeah, it was. It was a couple matches we'll talk about a little later that was pretty good. How do you feel about it, Mainstream?
I feel tired.
You feel tired?
No, I feel alright.
No, but how do you feel about the
TLC?
Huh?
About TLC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was alright.
I mean, it definitely chased some waterfalls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop with that reference now.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's get on with the review. We're gonna start off with the pre-show. It was the Boss, Sasha Banks, taking on Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
Now, to backtrack on this story, these two fought off on Monday Night Raw, where Sasha got the win with the Banks statement. Later, she attacked Sasha and the referee. She was later fined an undisclosed amount, and this led up to a pre-show match. I actually thought this match was pretty good.
I didn't even see it, so.
I didn't see it. This was originally supposed to be Sasha versus Nia, which I brought up the interesting point to these guys. I think I said on the preview. I think the circumstances of this match would have changed if Nia was on the show.
Yeah.
It probably would have been put on the main card, and Nia could have gone over. Who knows?
Yeah, but due to some unfortunate circumstances, we got this match. Now, like I said, I did, for myself, watch the pre-show. I found this match to be pretty good. It wasn't great by no means, but it was a decent warm-up match. 11 minutes even. Sasha Banks won with the Banks statement. I'll give this match a 3 out of 5.
You know they've got nothing better for Sasha to do if they've stuck her on a pre-show match.
Have they ever?
They've actually done stuff with her.
Yeah.
I mean, who could forget her rivalry with Charlotte last year?
Mm-hmm.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll start off with a match that kicked off the main show. It was Emma who made it all about her, taking on the debut of the Empress of Tomorrow, the former 523-day reigning NXT Women's Champion, Asuka.
The Empress of Tomorrow.
Fellas,
today.
How do y'all feel about this match?
Yeah, it's alright.
Pretty alright. It was okay.
Yeah.
You know, it was a cold opening basically for Asuka, but nonetheless, you know, she got the win with the Asuka lock. I had actually hoped that she would have toe tapped Emma and the referee would have said no es bueno.
Yeah. But like he said, she got the win also by submission. 9 minutes 25 seconds. Asuka wins in her debut. We give this match a 2.5 out of 5.
And it further cements that nobody is ready for Asuka.
Nobody.
Nobody.
The next match was a cruiserweight tag team match. It was the Brian Kendrick taking on Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
No.
Oh, and Gentleman Jack Gallagher, excuse me. Taking on Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann with his 80s themed jacket.
In fact, Rich Swann, his entirety is all 80s theme.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing to note about here, other than this match was awesome.
It was. It was.
Was the fact that they changed up Jack Gallagher's theme.
Yeah. I actually liked it.
I can't put my finger on what it was, but it wasn't all happy, happy, joy, joy like it usually is.
Yeah, more like a grimy type, gritty theme song.
It's kind of like what they did to Neville.
Yeah.
You know, because when he first had his theme, it's kind of like high energy, high build.
Yeah.
And now it's just kind of slowed down. It's a menacing kind of feel.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they did to old Jack. Just wish they'd stop calling him gentleman.
Yeah. Call him Grimy Jack.
No.
No.
Because he still dresses dapper and all that. I'd call him...
It is weird he's wrestling in dress clothes.
I like it, though. It's not like cheesy. You know, it's like...
it's like how he dresses every day.
Yeah, it's like a street brawl.
Yeah. But anyway, like we said, we found this match to be pretty interesting. Better than what we expected. 8 minutes even. It gets a 4 out of 5. And Cedric Alexander and Mr. You Can't Handle This, Rich Swann, got the victory.
Oh, Brian Kendrick sold the fuck out of that lumbar check.
Yes.
What'd you think of the match, Mainstream?
Oh my God, don't start that shit. Let's move on. Stop.
Yeah.
Hate you guys right now. We're going to move on to the Raw Women's Championship. It was 5 Feet of Fury, Little Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss, shut up, taking on Mickie James. Just to backtrack on this, basically, Mickie is talking about how she's solidified her legacy not only in WWE but in wrestling period. She's looking to tie Trish Stratus for the most championships with 7. Alexa has basically been calling her an old woman. Now I must say, fellas, if we can agree, and if I can speak for all of us, Mickie James, for as old as she is, does not look old.
No, she doesn't.
She has aged like
fine wine.
Fine wine.
Oh yeah.
She looks like she's in her late 20s.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's in her late 30s, still looking like she's 21. Anyway, I
but
thought
boy, can she wrestle.
Yes, she can put on one hell of a fight.
Oh yeah.
This match was good. At one point, both girls were slapping each other back and forth. But in the end, Alexa Bliss got the win with the DDT. And she is still your Raw Women's Champion. 3 out of 5. This match lasted 11 minutes, 25 seconds. Then we go on to a match that we were not excited about. It was the Cruiserweight Championship. Kalisto taking on Mr. How You Doing, Enzo Amore.
For the Cruiserweight Championship. We're not even going to give this match the time of day. We'll just fast forward on it.
Enzo won.
He won with an eye poke.
Yeah.
He's the Cruiserweight Champion.
8 minutes, 45 seconds. It gets a 2 out of 5.
Can't teach that. Nobody cares. Moving on. To something that we enjoyed the shit out of.
It was the Demon, Finn Balor, Too Sweet, taking on the phenomenal AJ Styles. Yeah.
Actually, it's One Sweet.
One Sweet.
One Sweet.
They actually had that shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees. I'm going to buy the fuck out of that shirt.
Hey, give it to the Young Bucks.
Yeah, and Kenny Omega.
And Kenny Omega. I mean, especially the Young Bucks. They can wrestle the hell out of a match. They can do good merch. They can even wrestle in dad jeans.
You're doing it wrong, by the way. It's like this.
No, it's this. Like E.T.
Really?
Yeah. One Sweet.
One Sweet.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Anyway, now the original plan was to have the dreaded Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor, Sister Abigail, Demon match.
That would have been stupid anyways.
But unfortunately, Bray caught some illness.
No.
And fortunately, we missed out on that match.
Yes, because AJ Styles got called in, He flew 18 hours
From South America.
Yeah, from South America to Minneapolis. SmackDown Live was on a South African tour.
South American tour.
Get it right, bro.
Shut up. I was close. Anyway,
Really now.
this match was fan-fucking-tastic.
Now, as much as we like this match, it's not without its flaws.
Yeah, they did have some bumpy spots in the match.
The first thing that I thought was off was, why did they still have him come out as the Demon?
I liked it.
I like it. Don't get me wrong, but I felt like, there was much more sense to be made if it was,
Just regular Finn Balor.
Yeah, the Phenomenal One versus, James Dean Cool, John Wayne Tough, Finn Balor.
I can see your point.
It's just something that I found a little bit off. But other than that, great match between these two. I guess you would say vets.
Yeah.
But if it was, like Steven Larson said, if this was like PWG or somewhere, it would have been
Much better.
match of the night. Everybody would be on their feet. 5 out of 5. Match of the decade. All that.
Yeah.
But given that this was WWE and they can find a way to punch holes in the best ideas.
Yeah, fuck it up.
Yeah.
Fuck it up. But anyway, besides that, like I was telling the co-worker, I do have to commend AJ though. I mean, even if it was a well-rested AJ Styles, he could still put on a good match.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, coming off a flight, flying all night to go from one place of the world to the other in 18 hours, that says a lot.
And earlier in the tour, he missed out on one date because he had a stomach virus.
Yeah, so I mean, he was kind of jet-lagged and his system wasn't right, but he still put on one hell of a match.
That's why he's phenomenal.
And as they mentioned, they were both leaders of an infamous club, being that they can't say Bullet Club. One sweep.
One sweep.
WWE sucks.
Yeah. Anyway, Finn Balor won with the coup de grace. Afterwards, they both gave each other a stare, and they did this.
Too sweet.
Too sweet.
No.
One sweet?
One sweet.
No. Just fuck y'all.
Anyway, it was a cool moment. Finn Balor got the win, as we said. 18 minutes, 20 seconds. It gets a 4 out of 5. Then this shit right here.
What happened?
Fuck!
Here, give it to me.
What match is this?
Ah!
What match is that?
Okay, I know what match he's talking about. The next match.
Oh my god.
Well, before we even talk about the match, let me go ahead and preface this crowd. Elias was trying to hold a concert for the good people of Minneapolis. 2 different times during the night. Jason Jordan comes out there, starts wasting vegetables.
You did that like 3 times.
2 times.
Really?
It was one time.
Wasting valuable food!
One time at the top of the show, one time in the middle of the show, and then they had the match.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 3 times. Never mind.
Anyway.
Shit. Fuck!
Alright, chill out. We're just going to speed through this like we did the Cruiserweight.
Alright, let's get back even.
Anyway, Jason Jordan came out there, kept interrupting him by throwing lettuce, kale, tomatoes. He was wasting produce. I would feel much better if it was like some of that fake produce. If it was that plastic fruit.
Then it'd be alright.
It'd be
But
alright.
this was real shit. Shit that I have to put out on a daily fucking basis.
Calm down, Ron.
Fuck.
You're not getting passionate over here?
Anyway, so that led to this match right after Styles Balor, which strategic placement because the fans were hot for this Balor Styles.
Yes.
They had to get hype backed up for the clusterfuck match, which we'll get to in just a second. Anyway, they had this match. Jordan versus Elias. Jason Jordan won with what was it? A pop-up neck breaker?
I don't know.
Or some shit.
I can't remember.
Fuck if I know. Fuck if I care. 8 minutes, 50 seconds, 2 out of 5. Now I feel like this spot would have been the perfect spot for Sasha Banks, Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Or at least this was taking the place of.
Might as well.
Anyway, the main event. It was the 5-on-3 handicap TLC match, which was, oh my god, a colossal clusterfuck.
It was a good one.
But in a good way.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a good one.
It was the team of The Miz, Braun Strowman, and Kane.
Taking on the Olympic Shield.
Well, taking on Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, aka the Super Best Friends, and Kurt Angle.
I laughed when he came out there in the Shield gear.
Okay, now, earlier in the night, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, they came to Kurt in the dressing room, and Kurt thought, oh, they're going to talk strategy, or they're going to act like I'm not one of them. But they just came to give him his honorary Shield vest.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, they do care. Anyway, he came out there
Looking
with
awesome.
them Shield style.
Looking awesome as hell.
Wearing the SWAT gear, through the crowd, you know, to the Shield call out and Roman Reigns' theme. I mean, surprisingly, he was still there, even though he had... Oh, wait, that was a ladder. Anyway.
Damn, MJ.
Nice.
Thanks. Anyway, but this match, a royal clusterfuck.
You know, it was so much going on with this match. It's hard to just get into. One point, Kane and Braun Strowman were going at it. Just to sum all this up, Kane pulled down the chairs from the ceiling. Chairs fell on Braun Strowman.
Oh, I marked out so hard when this happened because it was great.
And then he got thrown into a trash can.
He got treated like garbage.
Yeah, and they tried to act like, oh my God, Braun Strowman got killed.
No, he's not.
No, he's not killed. But anyway, like we said,
never finished.
It's a whole lot going on with this match. We're just gonna sum all this up. Kurt Angle came back out there. The Shield, the Olympic Shield, they got their juices flowing. They took out the Miz and his team. They got the victory. They did the infamous Shield triple powerbomb, the Olympic Shield powerbomb.
Well, there's one spot in the match. Kurt Angle got taken out, like he had to leave.
Yeah.
But then we fast forward, I want to say 15 minutes into the match. Wait, what was the timestamp on this?
35 minutes, 25 seconds.
Jesus Christ, okay.
This match got a lot of fucking time.
Obviously. Anyway, we fast forward about 5-6 minutes forward, and we hear Kurt Angle's music. And he comes out there like a house of fire, you know, like a burning building, on fire. And I threw out the line the other night, his patriotism gives him power.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I thought they would have pulled like a surprise, like a Samoa Joe come out there and help the Shield.
No.
He was not going to come out there and help them.
No.
It would have been cool, though.
As much time as he spent breaking Ambrose and Rollins, he is not going to come out there.
Nope.
That is true.
Samoa Joe only cares about Samoa Joe.
And he's going to put somebody to sleep.
He's going to make sure that they put respect on his name.
With the K or the T?
The T.
Okay. The K?
I heard him say K.
No, he said respect.
Okay.
That was Birdman that said respect.
Because he's a retard. Fuck.
Anyway.
Because he's Birdman and it had to have tech in there.
Anyway, let's get back onto the match, as you were saying.
Anyway. Oh, there was that really one cool spot at the beginning where Kane and Strowman got laid out on the announcer tables.
Yeah.
And then Ambrose and Rollins jumped from there while Kurt Angle was holding the ladder. That was really cool.
Yeah, it looked like Rollins hurt his knee, but he was okay afterwards.
How many times does that guy look like he's hurt his knee and actually hurt it?
I don't know.
One time.
Yeah.
But anyway.
He was out for almost a year. Anyway, just to sum all this up, the Olympic Shield got the victory. They all celebrating Kurt Angle's return to the ring. Like we said, 35 minutes, 25 seconds. At best, this gets a 3.5.
Yeah.
Now, overall rating and Superstar matches of the night. Superstar of the night goes to Asuka, AJ Styles,
Me.
Finn Balor, and the Olympic Shield. Matches of the night go to the Cruiserweight Tag Team match, Styles versus Balor, and the 5-on-3 handicap match. Overall, 3.5 out of 5.
And that's our review for TLC.
And I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
And next we will have a review, a preview and review of Survivor Series, which is
No, not next week.
no.
No.
That's what I'm saying. We still got a couple more weeks, so we'll give y'all a break.
No. Anyway, next thing that we got lined up on deck is a review of Ultima Lucha Trace, which we're going to be getting around to pretty soon.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing our deliberations for the WonderShop Awards. You know,
Yes.
where we trim the fat on all the nominations. We're going to be doing that on a live stream on Twitch. More to come about that.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else. I got to rewatch it, and I'll do a review on WCPW's final iPay-per-view, Refuse to Lose.
Nice.
Now, if you guys haven't been paying attention, WCPW ain't biting the dust. Their name is changing. They have now become Defiant.
We are Defiant. That is their next iPay-per-view, December 4th.
The card's already been made. The main event has already been made. It will be a triple threat for the WCPW title. It will be the villain, Marty Scurll, whoop, 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 defending against the prestigious one, Joe Hendry, taking on the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
But Will Ospreay will not be there.
He won't?
No. Stu Bennett made an announcement this week that due to contractual obligations with New Japan, Martin Kirby's taking his place.
Nice!
So it will be Joe Hendry versus Scurll versus Martin Kirby.
For the WCPW title.
Also, it will be a triple threat match for the Women's Championship. It will be Veda Scott and B. Priestley challenging Kay Lee Ray.
Oh, love some Kay Lee Ray.
Also, match 2 of the best of 3 series between David Starr and his 100 nicknames.
The Bernie Sanders of professional wrestling.
Yeah, he will be taking on Speedball Mike Bailey.
Love Speedball Mike Bailey. Then another match. It will be Moose versus the debuting Pastor William Ever with Liam Slater as special guest referee.
What do you think about that guy?
Aside from baby Jesus looking,
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of his work, but I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how he does. Also a match.
All right, for the hardcore title. It's going to be the hardcore champion, Primate, defending against Jimmy effing Havoc.
Well, I was finna talk about the Kiwi Buzzsaw, Travis Banks taking on El Ligero. But that match also, which you just mentioned.
Like you said, Travis Banks taking on El Ligero. Travis Banks being a former member of the Prestige, which is now developing into chaos.
Yes.
Because Travis Banks got kicked out last week. BT Gunn and Joe Coffey left. He left Joe Hendry and El Ligero to the Young Bucks and Marty Scurll.
Yeah. And and Will Ospreay and his group.
Now they just sat in the corner.
Oh, well, yeah, that is true.
No, the Young Bucks and Scurll did the double Meltzer driver to Ligero and Hendry.
Nice. Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else is going to go down. I don't know. It's probably going to be another pre-show match.
Yeah.
Which is going to be free on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else? We're currently in the middle of watching the next vintage review, which will be going up on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
It is NWA Starrcade 83.
Yeah. Well, they have it on the network as WCW Starrcade.
Yeah, but it's branded as NWA.
Yeah. Jim Crockett Promotions back then.
We're kind of an hour into it, and it's boring. Sorry if we offend you old school fans out there, but it's so boring.
It was the 80s. There's nothing we can do about it.
I know, but the reason why we find it boring is because we're spoiled by all the wrestling today.
Everything that happened in the 80s and the 90s, imagine if that shit happened in 2017. And we're going into 2018, so imagine that shit happened next year.
That company would bite the dust.
Let's see. Anyway, what else we got on the pipeline?
Got anything new for your show?
Got anything new for your show?
It's a work in progress. Got anything up for your show?
Yes.
You do? Okay.
He's going to talk about
The Cleveland Indians. Ranting with Rodimus, coming soon.
Aren't they the Cleveland Native Americans?
No.
Hey, everybody's so touchy-feely these days.
Well, I don't care.
Exactly, I don't care.
I don't care either. Fuck it.
Fuck y'all.
I mean,
Ooh, nigga, we get a shot, nigga.
I gotta check on something. Go ahead and put a nice neat little bow on this.
Oh, let's end this shit, man.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and end this shit. That guy is the main War Machine MJ.
Dumb.
This dude right here, that's War Machine MJ in the background. This is Mainstream Malcolm, the co-holder of the United States Championship. I'm Rodimus Prime, the #1 guy in this group, the champion here, and we'll see you motherfuckers next time. Ah!
Oh shit, he just super kicked Rod. Oh my god.
Get the camera on him. Get the camera on him. You see? This is weak. This is WonderShop Civil War, baby. Get the camera back on me. This is weakness. Get the camera back on that. Now, back to me. This is WonderShop Civil War. That motherfucker is going for SmackDown. We're going for Raw, baby.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck
War Machine out. Kill it.